Welcome back, mathematicians. Yesterday, we saw that we could use some strategies to help us figure out our missing parts inside of an equation. Let's see what our learning target is today. I can solve for unknowns in an equation. So as we are learning, we are going to build our fluency. So let's see how we do today. Again, if you need to draw something out or use your manipulatives, go ahead. If you need those, take a minute, pause the video, and get your things together. So let's start with our first one. 3 plus something equals 8. 3 plus something equals 8. Take a minute. What could you add to 3 to get to 8? Pause, and when you have the answer, hit play. Wow, that is some great thinking. So you said 3 plus something equals 8. Well, if I have 3, how many more would I have to get to equal 8? Let's see. Put 3 in your head, and let's count on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many? 5. I can do that in my head as well. 3, let's count on until we get to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did you have to add? 5. 3 plus 5 equals 8. How about this one? I had 10. I took some away, and now I have 2. 10 minus something equals 2. Use your paper and pencil, solve your problem, and when you're ready, hit play. Let's see how we did. I had 10. And I know I'm going to end up with how many? 2. So how many do I have to minus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 minus 8 equals 2. How about this one? Something plus 4 equals 7. Pause the video, solve your problem. Great thinking. So I know I'm going to end with 7, so I've drawn 7 counters. I know 4 is the part that I know, so I'm going to go ahead and box my 4. So how many did I have to add to my 4 to get to 7? 3. Great thinking, guys. Now this one's tricky. Something minus 6 equals 3. Again, a subtraction. Our whole is always first. It minuses a part to get to the other part. You can always think your part plus your part equal your whole. Take a minute, hit pause, and solve your problem. Great job, guys. So I used a part whole to help me with this one. Do I know my whole? No. Do I know one of my parts? Yes. Do I know my other part? Yes. So I'm going to use my counting on strategy. Everybody put 6, 7, 8, 9. So what was our whole? 9. 9 minus 6 equals 3. 6 minus something equals 1. Using the strategies you've learned, what is 6 minus something equals 1? Pause, solve, and when you're ready, hit play. How did you do? Wonderful. So I had 6, so I went ahead and drew my 6. And I know I'm going to end up with 1, so I'm going to box the 1. How many would I have to subtract to end up with 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also think of it this way. If I had 6 and I take 1 away, how many do I have left? 5. Something plus 0 equals 5. Take a minute and see what you have to add to 0 to get to 5. I heard a lot of you say, oh, that was easy. Well, guys, if I'm ending up with 5 and I'm adding 0, I know that 0 plus any number is the same number. So if my answer is 5, then my part is also 5, because 5 plus 0 is still 5. 7 minus something equals 6. Take a minute, solve, and hit play when you're ready. How did you do? Let's see. We have 7. And I'm going to end up with 6. So I'm going to go ahead and box my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many did I subtract? 1. If I have 7 and I take 1 away, I'll have 6. Last one. 9 minus something equals 5. 9 minus something equals 5. Take your time. If I had 9 and I'm going to end with 5, how many would I have to take away to get to 5? I had 9. And I'm going to end with 5. That's what I'm ending with. How many did I have to subtract? 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 minus 4 leaves me with 5. Great job, mathematicians. So now we're going to think about a game called Counters in the Cup. You may have heard of this game before. I'm going to start off with 8 counters. I'm going to shake them up in my cup, and I'm going to take a few out. And I want you to think about how many are still in my cup. Ready? Let's get started. Here I have my 8 counters. And I took out 3. So there were 8, and I took 3 out. How many are still in my cup? Let's think about what equation that might be. If I had 8 in my cup, there I took 8. But I took 3 out. How many are still in my cup? Take a minute. When you're ready, hit play. Let's see. I'm going to think about my addition to help me. I know that I had 8. That was my whole. And I took a part away to get the other part. But I can also think this way. I have 3 plus whatever's in my cup equals 8. So what number would still be in my cup? I'm going to use my counting on strategy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many are still in my cup? 5. Let's see if we're right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 and 5 make 8. Good job, mathematicians. I hope you enjoyed your day with solving for missing add-ins. Later, you'll have an exit ticket to where you can show what you know. Make sure you use your strategies. If you need to draw out your problem to help you solve it, please do. But if you can use your counting on strategies or use it in your head, then you can. Good luck, mathematicians, and I'll see you next time.